How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Super excited to have you here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hop on and say hi. Hello. How's it going, all y'all? Are you ready for a great day? Let's see here. Hey there, how we doing? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's see here. Say hi when you jump on. Of course. Not seeing any comments yet. I'm feeling that's there we go. I see people hopping on here, but my Be Live is being weird. I hope this doesn't knock me off. I'm gonna refresh. Hey guys, can you see me? Sorry guys, I'm not seeing comments. Give me just a second. Well, this is fun. Oh, there's always something going on. Say hi when you jump on. How y'all doing? Oops, that's not what I want. Oh, heavens. Technology is just being crazy again today. It's all good. How's everyone doing? Is that part gonna work? Oh, goodness. Not seeing comments. Hi, welcome everyone. Say where you're from and which company you're with. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the things to line up. And there we go. Now you can comment Queen and get the goodies. For heaven's sakes. We're just having all sorts of weird issues this morning, of course. It's all good, though. It's all good. We make it work. We make it work. That's being silly. Okay, say hi when you jump on. Tell me where you're from. Tell me which company you're with. Sorry, we're going to be talking about some really simple things that get really big results today. I've got some really cool tips for you. Super, super, super excited to share with you. So, and then make sure that you've commented Queen. that will give you the goodies. I have some amazing goodies for you. Okay. So make sure that you comment Queen. Let me think here. Yeah. We're going to be talking about Facebook pages, Facebook groups, your personal profile, finding new leads, increasing your sales. Seriously, I've got so many just little tweaks to share with you that you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, okay, I can do that. And there are things that are that aren't terribly scary. Y'all know what I mean when I say that, right? They're not super scary. So hopefully it'll like be in your comfort zone and you'll feel okay about doing them. Man, this is just giving me fits today. Facebook's making changes and things are just going weird. It's okay. It's all good. We're going to figure this out. Hi, guys. So I'm not seeing any of your comments on BeLive today. So I'm going to have to like figure out a different way to do this. But it's all right. It's okay. All righty. This is kind of handicapping me, not being able to see things. Okay, we're going to figure this out. All right, I'm going to see if you guys can still see me. What a day. All right. Okay, let me know if it's working. Oh, heck. Sorry, guys. Hang in there with us. The info will be totally worth it. Barely working. Getting better. Getting better. Getting better. Trying to see. Sorry, guys. I'm not really sure what the issue is this morning. Barely working. Getting better. Getting better. All right. No sound. Is it getting better? All right. Hi, guys. Hang in there with us. Tell us where you're from and which company you're with. Comment Queen. I think we're good. I think we can go with this. All right. Well, that's just exciting this morning, isn't it? It's good here. Thanks, Jennifer. All right. But my comments, of course, aren't showing up on BeLive. Oh, heck. After effects of a full moon, is that what was wrong? You guys are so funny. Okay, let's get some of your friends on here, shall we? Help us start a revolution. You know, I have a good hair day and then things go bad. Like, come on, girls. Gotta have some friends on here. All right. Spread the love. Get the word out. Hello. It happens. Good old technology. Exactly. Excuse me. Okay. So share this on your profile and in some groups. Now that's working well. So hang in there. And then also comment, like tag like 5-10 of your friends in the comments. Okay. And good job. You guys are commenting Queen. Click on get the goodies. Nice job there. Excuse me. All righty. There you go. I don't know why that's not working there. Dun, dun, dun. This is just being ridiculous, but it's okay. It'll be totally fine. We're going to make it work. We're going to have a make it work moment, right? Because that's what we do. We just work, we roll with things. I'm fuzzy. I'm sorry. Can you still hear me though? What I have to say is probably more important than if I'm fuzzy. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Yep, I probably can't do much about fuzzy. Thank you for helping us start a revolution, Miss Mandy. So, Veronica, you need to go to Messenger and click on Get the Goodies instead of commenting here. You comment Queen and then click on Get the Goodies. Let the good teaching roll. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So, let's get going. So, I have some very, very, very fun things to share with you. just things that are so fun and so simple and so easy. And I think you're just going to absolutely love what you can do with this information. Okay. So I love talking about the basics because the basics just have the biggest bang without really costing anything but a little bit of time, and learning consistency and how important it is to just have certain actions that you do on a daily basis means it means a lot. Okay. So we're definitely going to be talking about algorithms, how to find new clients, how to stay in front of people, those kind of things. Okay. We're going to be talking about how to increase your sales because there's some awesome things there that will really help you. All right. Now, make sure you've commented Queen, and please do me a favor because people are like, that's not going to work. Comment and share this so we can get a few more friends on here. Okay. All right. Let's get some friends hanging out with us. Can't get this thing to work. Come on, phone. There we go. Let's sweet talk a little bit. All right. Okay, so I finally got my stuff shared. Okay, so I'm not seeing your comments. So, okay, all of you, just in case you didn't know, I have this brilliant, brilliant, brilliant assistant. Her name's Royanna, Ryanna. And so when I'm talking and you ask questions, she responds to them in the chat. I can't read and talking right now. It's not showing me your comments. I know you're here and I'm so glad you're here. And I'm just going to like share tons of stuff and talk like crazy. Okay. So hang in there. If for some reason we don't answer your comment while I'm talking away, wait till the end and I will do what I can to read the comments, but you'll probably need to type the question again. So if you have a question, you could either wait till the end to ask it, or ask it and watch for a typed response. It'll be from Creative Success Systems, but the brilliant Royanna, she's the one typing those because I can't talk and read and type at the same time. I'm pretty awesome. No, I try to be Wonder Woman, but I'm really not. I'm just as human as all of you. Okay. So we're going to do our best to answer all your questions, but please don't feel bad. Like if we miss one, just come at the end and we'll answer some questions at the end. Does that sound good? Y'all can do that, right? No sweat. Okay. So let's talk about finding new clients and talking about algorithms, because this is such a fun topic and it's so important to your business. And seriously, as I'm talking about these things, there are some of you I would love, love, love to know. Can you comment real quick at your team size? I want you to comment the word team and then how big it is. So like team, you might say 0. Maybe it's just you right now. You just got started. You might say team and put 10. You may say team and put 100. It's your whole organization. So everyone you've recruited and however many lines, like how big your organization is. Okay. So love to know how big your team is. So as I'm explaining these things, just put in the back of your head here, we love to do team trainings and take this content that I'm going to share with you and make it specific to your company and do some training. So we'd be like all things Pampered Chef or all things paparazzi or all things Ruby Ribbon. Okay. So we would love to do a team training for you. So put that in the back of your head. We'll ask you at the end if that's something that you're interested in. If you don't have a super large team, but you know a couple other leaders that could help you get the word out, you could do that. So just some things to think about, because I'll be giving lots of examples on lots of different companies, but we could do this for you on a specific one for your product line. Okay. Sound groovy? All right. Because it could be awesome. All right. So with that being said, let's get started on the little things it takes to go big. Okay. Now, it is so amazing what you can do. So let me just kind of tell you where this started from, how I got doing social media. So here's the funny thing. About 10 years ago, a friend of mine invited me to join Facebook. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. We're all hesitant to do new things. But okay. So I went for it.
How I got
and I signed up for an account. And then I signed up for an account about the time my daughter was born, and she just turned 11. No, well, she turned 12 in November. So that's how long I've been hanging out on Facebook. Bet a lot of you have been hanging out kind of the same amount of time. And then I missed being in the business industry. And so I kind of asked some people, hey, I'm curious, who's needing some help with businesses? And I started talking to people. Then this whole, Facebook thing started coming out, and people are telling me, oh yeah, I'm closing deals on Facebook and through Messenger, and I'm doing this whole Facebook thing. And I was like, you're doing what? And I'm the type of person, like, you sit down, you talk to people face to face, you get on the phone, you talk to people. And I was like, you can't close deal on this thing called Facebook. Clearly I was wrong, right? Absolutely wrong. And so we started with these little things. So I knew to ask questions. I had learned a system to double my sales at a home party where I asked more questions and got to know people. And so I said, well, let's try this on Facebook. Okay. And so we started, I still remember one of our first questions was, hey, I'm just curious, how many days a week do you wear lipstick? Having no idea what would happen. And, because people sharing stuff about their family and asking questions. I think this is before you could even add a photo. No, you could add photos pretty quick because I was adding, of course, pictures of my baby girl. But there wasn't, you couldn't do lives. Like there was such much stuff you couldn't do yet. And so we posted this, how many days a week do you wear lipstick? And it blew up, and we were like, oh. And so I'm like, okay, let's learn from this. So since then, we have created questions for just about every kind of product you can imagine. And we know there's huge power with it. Okay. But I'm going to take a step back, because as people were asking questions, and sometimes they'd come to us and they'd be like, that's not really working. And we'd be like, well, I wonder why it's not working. So we'd go over their questions. Sometimes their wording wasn't as effective as it could be. And we'll talk more about that. But a couple things that some people aren't taking time to do that is kind of breaking my heart is that they don't understand the whole principle of what goes around comes around. Okay. So we're going to talk about what you need to be doing so that people are more likely to see your posts. Okay. So since I'm all blurry anyway, I'm going to share screen because this doesn't look good. I'm sorry. And I even had a good hair day. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Let's see here. So let me share screen. And I'm going to show you just some fun, really simple things that y'all can do to increase your algorithms and get more people seeing your content in your posts and whatnot. And let's see, let's give this a hot second to share. The feed is working now. Oh, good. Awesome sauce. Okay, if you haven't yet, make sure you've commented Queen. And when you get the message from Creative Success Systems, click on Get the Goodies. And then second of all, make sure that you have shared this in Comment Revolution. If you recall, we do have awesome crown hats. Okay, we do our giveaway with our crown hats. We'll be giving 2 away to those who, you have to comment Queen, click on Get the Goodies, and you have to share this publicly on your profile in groups with other direct sellers and Comment Revolution. Okay? Yes, my hair is getting so long. Can you tell how long it's been since I've been to the salon? Quite a while, and it's still going to be a little bit longer. Okay. All right. Oh, Brianna says I'm clearing in the box. Yay! Okay. So let me show you some important things that you need to do. Okay. So oftentimes the first thing, the very first thing that you must note is if you want to get your people seeing your content more often, you need to engage with them. Okay. So first of all, you just need to go through, this is just my news feed. And I need to go through my news feed and comment, look, there's Royanna's post. Okay. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You got to love this. All I can think of, so I can comment on hers, how many of you saw When Harry Met Sally, right? Days of the Week Underpants. So you want to make sure every day you're spending time and going through and commenting on people's posts. Now, here's the thing. I'm looking at these. I'm seeing Facebook pages. I'm seeing people's profiles that I see pretty often. Okay. So I see these quite frequently. And so in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, but how do I get in front of people that I'm not seeing all the time? How do I get in front of some of these people? These are people that they're commenting on my post. I'm commenting on theirs. So how can I do this different? Okay. And so here's what you do. It's very, very cool. Okay. So I'm going to literally show you right on my profile. So I'm going to click on my name, and this only works well on a computer because on a phone, it alphabetizes your friends, but it doesn't show you who you've engaged with last. On a computer, when you go to your friends list, okay, so I'm going to click on this right here. I will then be able to see all the people that I'm friends with. Now here, Royanna, are you shocked that this is the very first person that comes up here? That's who I talk to the most. Then my son, then Geraldine, and some people. These are all either friends or family or private clients, okay? So that's who's in the very top of my friends list. They're not in alphabetical order, okay? So as I scroll down, these are all people I've commented on something recently or messaged lately. And I'm going to scroll. Now, this is going to take a little bit because I have quite a few friends. But I'm going to scroll until I start to see names of people that I have not had any engagement with for a while. Okay, like I haven't seen their posts. We haven't messaged for a while. I'm like, are you actually posting on Facebook? I haven't seen anything for a while. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to go down and try to pick someone. Give me a hot second here. I'll just pick Maggie Ann, even though I've seen some of her posts. And I'd be like, I haven't seen her post for a while. Okay, and I come in here and I look, and I'm going to see, okay, so she's giving away a chair. That's not something that I need. She's got a cute little quiz there. I wonder what's on here. Now, you don't want to go back much more than a week or you look like kind of a crazy stalker. Okay, so don't do that. But you can come down and find posts. So here's just one day ago. And trying to see, I know she does cakes. So I was trying to find like a cake post that I could comment on. But you want to go down and find some posts. Oh, Zoo Fun. Here I could, and this was just 3 days ago, okay? So I could comment on this really quickly. And here's the thing. It's good to put in their name. Probably, there's just a little delay. If you put in their name and tag them, okay, that first of all is going to, that will notify them you've been tagged in a comment. And then we say, these pics are so cute. Which zoo did you visit? Can't remember if it's, I don't think it said it there. Just Fun Zoo, okay? So when you ask, let's get this. Okay. When you ask a question, so I've tagged her, I've commented, and when I post this, what's going to happen is she's going to get 2 notifications. One, she's been tagged in something, and 2, there's a comment. And then because I ask a question, if she replies to that comment, then guess what? She's way more likely to see my posts, okay? And the other thing that I can do is come up here. See how I put my cursor on the like? For heaven's sakes, don't ever use the thumbs up anymore. Never, okay? When there's a notification, it will say so many people hearted your post, so many people laughed, cared about your post. Don't use the thumbs up. There's tons of people that do that. The notification in your name is more likely to be seen if you use anything but the thumbs up. Now, I don't know why I would use angry, except maybe we're being empathetic. If it's an angry post that she did, saying, hey, I don't like this. Do you not like it either? But most of the time you're going to use, heart, the care, maybe funny, maybe wow, it's beautiful, it's awesome. Okay. So hit the love button and that will do good things. And then put their name, do a comment, and end with a question, and then post that. Okay. Those things, all those things right there, just sent her 3 notifications that I just did something with on her post. And when she replies to those, okay, now the likelihood of her seeing my post just skyrocketed. And those are all very little things that only just took a few seconds. Okay. So what you need to do is spend some time doing this, about 20 minutes a day. And you go through the friends that you have, and remember, go to your personal profile on a computer and scroll through those friends, and you're going to see people that you're like, okay, are they not posting on Facebook? Are they just spending all their time on Instagram? I don't know. And you open it up and you're like, look at all these posts that I haven't seen. So you just need to tell Facebook by engaging, I want to see their post. So have them show up for me. Okay. This is such an important tool and does huge things for your algorithms, but make sure that you end with a question. I love your hair. Who cut it? Oh my gosh, those cookies look amazing. What brand of chocolate chips did you use? Okay. Always, 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 always end with a question. Okay. Super, super, super important to do. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, with that being said, the other thing that we want to do, click on home, is you're going to see stories at the top, both your phone and your computer, right? Stories is another big one. And some people are choosing to do stories versus post on their personal profile. And so you want to look there, because that might be why you're not seeing their stuff, is because you're not in stories. So I'm going to click on see all, just so you can see all of them. Okay. And you're going to see, so let's click on Rihanna. Let's see what she's been up to today. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I love it. I'm going to put in here. So this is the one she did. And it's totally okay to do post and stories the same thing, because people are looking different places. I'm going to put hashtag Harry met Sally. I love that show. Okay. Now what this does is okay, let me just cut this out for a second. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, I just wanted you to notice here, it says the word reply to Rihanna. And I think it's very funny that Facebook was kind of strategic about that, because Sally, because a reply is actually a message. Well, the highest algorithm thing that you can do is send people a message. So when I reply to people's stories, it actually sends them the message. And when they see it and they reply back, oh my gosh, it gets a huge boost in your algorithm, and they're so much more likely to see your posts. Okay. So now I should have technically asked the question, oh my gosh, I love this. Did you see when Harry met Sally? And so that is something that you can do to get them to reply back to you. And it's going to be replying the message. And that is huge for your algorithms. Okay. So you want to take some time to go through stories and reply. Now, again, you can hit the love button. And I love this because you can send them a GIF. Is there anything more fun? I mean, seriously, is there anything more fun than getting a surprise GIF in a message? Like, it just pops up and you almost always instantly smile. Okay. People remember the feelings that are connected around you. Okay. So if you can have some fun, Oh my gosh, see, look at these. These are just like happy. They're like emotional memories. Okay. Use GIFs and use them when replying, because that will go into their messenger. They open it, and then you are going to be right center in front of them. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. So, this is about what you're going to do for other people. Now, one more thing I want to tell you is when you're posting, a super important thing to do, and I have some people I need to reply to here, but the sooner you reply to comments that are made on your post, the more, and then I should, ask questions. Hey, have you ever made this? I need to follow my advice a little bit more. But the more that you respond, see, I responded to all these, and then look, it got me almost just as many comments after I replied to all those. And this, I will admit, was a couple hours after. It wasn't as instant as it could have been. But it gets you a whole bunch more comments. It's just amazing what it does. Now, let me just give you a quick tip on this, okay? If, for example, you are doing new releases on your business page or in your group, okay? So those of you that are paparazzi, where are my Papa sisters? Comment bling if you're a Papa sister or you're selling jewelry, okay? All right. So if you're doing something like new releases, if you take the time, if they comment mine and you say yours, and then the product comes in and then you fill it, and then you comment one more time, filled, you should see what will happen. It will re-energize that post. It'll get shown to more people, and you'll get more comments and responses on it and more claims on those posts. Okay. It's so, so, so important to take time to reply to things that people say in your live and to reply to people when they claim your bling on images. Okay. Let them know that, let's say you bought 10 and 9 people commented and you're like, mine, or yours, you all have it. And then it comes in, and then you know that they're going to be invoiced for it. Then you put in there filled or build, whichever it is that you want to do. And that will do a lot of things for your algorithms and keep the algorithms high on your business page. Okay. Now, these are just little things, but I am telling you with every energy of my soul, okay, when you do these things consistently, you will be seen by so many more people. People will like you because you're engaging with them. It is just a win, 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 win situation. Okay. No, when doing the comments things, Cameron, that can totally be done on your phone. The only thing that I've shown you so far that needs to be done on your phone is the part when you go to your friends list and you look for the people that you haven't seen comment for a while. So that's the only part that needs to be done on a computer. And you can go through your list alphabetically, and you can find people that you haven't seen for a while. If you want to do that from your phone, I just like to do it from my computer because Facebook kind of sorts for me the people I've engaged with recently versus the ones I haven't. So that's why I like to do that. So that was a great question, Carmen. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, you guys. Now you want eggplant. Yes, can you believe I actually cooked? I don't cook a whole lot anymore. I'm a little busy. And this was super fun. And it was even out of my garden. Can you believe? I grew the zucchini. Eggplant. They were so yummy. Oh my gosh. I was really proud of myself. I have to admit. Okay. All right. Awesome. So are you guys getting now these are probably not like rocket science kind of, you're not like, oh my gosh, I'm sure I'm kind of telling you stuff you sort of already knew, but maybe a little bit better explanation or a little bit better way to do it. But which of the things have you heard so far? Or you're like, shut up, I'm going to start doing that every single day. What is the thing that you've heard that you're like, I'm going to put more commitment, more time into that? Probably was a reminder or a little spin or tweak on something you've already heard, but super, super important. I know, right, Melissa? Cooking is it is fun, but man, and I hate cleaning up. I'm such a Scrooge. I hate cleaning up. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about now what you're doing for others. Let's talk about what you're going to post and some things that you can do differently. Okay. All right. So first of all, let's just talk about your business page. I'm going to scooch over to my business page. Okay. And if you haven't yet, make sure you see up in the corner there, it says Question Queen, Comment Queen. And then you're going to get a message from Creative Success Systems. We have really great images for you to download and to post. We have awesome tips on going live. We have an awesome August goal setting sheet. Lots of great perks. And then also when you do that and share this in Comment Revolution, you will go into our drawing for our bling hats. We love our bling hats. Okay. All right. Now, so let's talk about, I'm going to use the business page to show these things, but just know most of the rules that I'm telling you are good for your personal profile. Some of them will be good for groups. Things like stories won't be because you can't do groups and stories, but some of they'll be helpful in lots of different areas. Okay. All right. So if you have thought about a couple of friends who need this or saying like Facebook just isn't working for me, I hate when I hear the phrase Facebook hates me. No, it doesn't. Facebook is a thing. Facebook isn't a person, and you're wonderful. You're not hated. Okay. What is happening is there's a couple things about Facebook you didn't understand. Okay. And when you know better, you do better and you can get better results. So I want you to send your love to Facebook, and I want you to expect good things, and I want you to spend some time learning some new tricks, okay? Because Facebook does like you. Facebook does want to help you. You just need to know how to work with Facebook and tell Facebook what you want to have happen, okay? So I'm going to use a business page for a second. Now, let's talk about why you want to use business pages and why you want to move over to a business page in the long run for your business, okay? So I would love to hear your fun, clever names. Okay, so those of you that have business pages, put your name down. You're totally welcome to put the link. You can do the @, put the name of your page and have it link. Totally good with that. Go ahead and put that down. Okay, so let's talk about why we want to use business pages. Okay, so first of all, you know what? I'm going to switch this just for fun. Oh, that's not going to let me do it. That's not what I wanted. Why isn't it giving me the new view? Here, let me try something here real quick. Okay, so let's talk while I'm switching this up. So Facebook pages, okay? Why in the heck should we be focusing on Facebook pages? Some of you are like, it is just frustrating. I hate Facebook pages. And I understand when you don't know how to work them, they are frustrating. Okay. Here's the perks though to Facebook pages. First perk is this. Facebook pages are 100% public. If you want to find new customers, if you want something to go viral, if you want to maximize what you can do on your business, with your business, you need to realize, okay, I want you to think big. Some of you are like, well, why would I need more than that? Okay. But I want you to think big. On your personal profile, you can only have up to 5,000 friends. Okay. And some of you are like, that's a ton. Why would I need more than that? I want you to think big. Okay. I want you to think about having more than 5,000 friends. So many people that want to engage with you, the 5,000 would never be enough. Okay. So, when you think that way and understand the big picture, you want to be on a business page because you can have unlimited numbers of likes and followers. Okay. And that's where I want you to mentally get to, is understanding that your business page has an unlimited amount of followers, whereas your personal profile, you're going to get cut off at 5,000. Okay. So I want you to think big. Second of all, it's totally public. And when it's totally public, you can then really help yourself to it shares and be in front of lots and lots and lots of different people. Okay. Let's see here. Come on, Facebook. Not sure why I have this right in the middle of my screen. Here's cute Dee Dee. There we go. Hopefully it's not going to go there. Okay. All right. So I want to show you the business page. I will do this in white if that's easier for you guys to see. I like the dark mode, but we'll do it in white. Okay. So it's super easy. Let me just scroll down. Right here shows my post engagement and shows how many people like and follow my page. Way more than 5,000. I want you to think big. Okay. Now, this is totally public. This is the best place to find new customers, because when your followers, which a lot of them are your friends, but when your followers share your lives, share your posts, comment on your post, that will send a notification that will show up in the news feed of some of their friends. Okay. So-and-so watched this. You might like this. So-and-so commented on this. This might be something you're interested in. It is so, so important to understand the big picture. This will get in front of some of their friends. And when they like your post, when they comment on your post, and they haven't necessarily liked your page and you don't know them, that gives you the opportunity to invite people to like your page. So let me show you a little trick here. So here's the post, or here's the live that I'm doing right this second right here. Now, some of you are probably new. If this is your first time being here, I want you to comment first, 1ST first. If you've been here before, comment QQ for question, queen, and training. Okay, so I can open this up to everyone who has liked the live that I'm on right now, okay? And look, here's this cute gal, Kathy Clark. Hello, Miss Kathy Clark. And she hasn't liked my page, nor have I invited her to yet. So I can click invite, and this will help to get her onto my page and there more, because she's engaged with a post. See, all of these right here. Hello, friend Marie. Okay, I can go through and invite people who have liked or loved the post and invite them to like my page. Okay, and this is really, really important. When people share your post or people comment and it gets in front of their friends' newsfeed and they like it too, you then can invite them to like your page. It is this kind of trickle effect. Okay. And then the other thing is, see, as you guys are commenting, there's the message option. I can send you a message and say, so here's my Kathy. Hey, Kathy. You can message people from your business page who have commented that you're not Facebook friends with. Okay. So glad to have you here. Whoops, here. Let's see if I spell that right. Again, you can tell, like, okay, so you know, my strength are numbers, not letters. So when you see my typos and my grammar errors, you know, I'm really good at other things. Okay. All right. So this is super, super, super important. Now, one of the things, though, that we want you to understand, that even though we are pro Facebook pages, we don't believe in just ripping the Band-Aid off and just go to your page. Just suffer, just do it. Don't worry about it. Nobody's seeing your page. No, we want to help you move from your personal profile to your business page. Okay. So a couple things to note that are really important. One of the things I love to share in this webinar is about events. Okay. Events are one of the best ways to move your friends from your profile over to your business page. And let me show you why and what I mean by that. Okay. So I'm going to click on an event, and I'm going to show you something in the events that we have now. Hopefully this will let me do this. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. It's opening up. Come on, baby. All right. So here's the one that we're doing right now. I'm going to click on it and open it up. Now there's going to be this invite button. This is what is so cool about this, okay? When we invite, you can invite up to 500 of your friends, okay? And it will go through and it will show all the people that you're friends with. And the cool thing is, if there's specific groups of people that you want to invite, or you have a Facebook group with people, or there's events that you've had in the past, it will, like, I can click on, like, here's the event we had yesterday, and here are all the people that went, and I can click their names. Okay. Now I've invited about 400, which is why it says there's 107 left. But you can, this is an awesome, awesome, awesome way to move your people from your personal profile to your business page. You create an event on your business page, not on your personal profile. It's going to be public. Okay. Everybody will be able to see it. And so let me just go back a step. And you're going to create that event. After you create the event, you're going to click invite. And the important thing to do, so you don't kind of make the Facebook gods mad, invite 100 and then wait about 12 hours. So like do it in the morning, then wait till that evening, invite 100, then the next morning, invite 100. Over about 2.5 days, invite your total 500. And that seems to not like flag Facebook that you're kind of being spammy or anything. Okay. So do that over a period of time. Now, another thing you can do that we like to teach you in some of our classes is you can start conversations on your business page, and you can get your friends to invite some of their friends. So the cool thing is one of the fun things is you want to make sure that you're posting in the event and you're getting people to chat with you as the event is becoming, getting near. Okay. This is discussion. Here we go. Like, where are the posts? This is the new platform. I thought I'd show you the new platform. Okay. So there are posts in here that we've encouraged people to comment on. And you can also always do kind of a little bribe to encourage people to participate with you in here. Okay. And it's really, really fun. Let's see here. We have some comments. Okay. So these gals in here, it's fun because even the likes that we get in here, well, usually, let's me add them in, have them like the page. Now it's saying add friend. I can message. Okay. They're always doing something different in here. But this, you want to use this as a place to really increase the engagement. And you can do a post in here to encourage your friends to invite some of their friends and use the invite button. Okay. So that's super, super important. All right. And then the other thing is there's a button that says reserve your spot. And let me see if I can show you that. I may have to shift classic mode. Let me shift this real quick. There's so many awesome things you can do with your page, and it's all these little things. So you want to do an event about once a month, and that event, you want it to be what I call added value. Okay. Added value means there's some tip or trick that you're teaching them that really does a lot of awesome things to get in front of them, or to give them added value. They want to come even if they didn't want to buy anything. Okay. Now, when you set up an event, there's now a new option for reserving a spot. Okay. And so this button right here, when they click on going, if you click on reserve a spot, it will ask you these, you can have it ask them 3 questions. And everybody that reserves a spot, we can come in here and see their name, see the answers that they put. And again, it gives us the option to message them from our business page, which then we don't have to be Facebook friends. Okay. And it sends them a message. And if you're using ManyChat, it allows you to it'll help you get more people into ManyChat. Okay. So there are just, so I'm going to stop screen share here. Okay. All right. So the thing that I want you to understand is this. There are so many things that you can do on Facebook that help your algorithms. And it's so important that you slow down and think about, what do I want to have happen? And is it happening now? And if not, what do I need to do? Okay. Because it is so detrimental to your business when you just keep going along and not measure what's really happening to see if you're getting where you want to be. So I have people that tell me all the time, I go live this many days a week, and yet they're like, I'm not getting any more viewers. I'm not finding new customers. I'm not finding new hostesses. I'm not finding new people to join my team. Y'all, you've got to slow down and think about what you're doing. Are you engaging people? Are you taking the time to, practice the principle of what goes around comes around? Are you doing those things? And then when you post, okay, you need to be posting and adding a question every time on a scale of 1 to 10. How many days a week? Multiple choice. This is super important. Okay. Oh, the lives I'm doing right now. Look, my comments are finally working in here. This is BeLive TV. And our Facebook Live course includes some videos on how to use that, just so you know. It only notifies about a third of likes followers on your page, no matter what picked. Yeah, you're right, Cindy. So that's why it's important to have engagement. Facebook's much more likely to let people know who have engaged with your page. So you've got to make sure that you're getting engagement. Well, Miss Patty, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. So glad to hear that. Okay. All right. Thank you for saying that, Miss Patty. Appreciate that. You are so welcome. Okay. So here's the thing. One other thing is, on your business page, you want to make sure you're using stories. Let me check this out real quick. Okay. On the stories here, these first stories right here at the top of the screen, whoops, right here at the top of the screen. Okay. These are all from business pages. I find this absolutely fascinating. Okay. Like, it kind of blows my mind, actually. Facebook, the first priority is people, and then it's the business pages and groups. And yet here at the top of stories, the first 3 to 4 stories is almost always a business page story, and then it will be personal stories. So the best thing you can do with your business page is to be posting on those stories, because then if they reply, it sends you a message and then you start a business conversation. Okay. This is a little thing, but it's big. If you don't know how to do stories on your business page from your computer, and it's very, very similar to a phone, but you're going to click on your head on your profile on your, I'll show you this. It's very, very, very similar to a phone. So when you open up your phone and you go to your business page, because most of you are going to do it from there. See this little plus here? I can click plus, and it will prompt me to do a story. Okay. And it's the same thing on your phone. You're going to click on your little profile picture, and it'll ask usually, do you want to look at your story? Do you want to add a story? Do you want to change your profile picture? It will give you some options. So that's where you add your story, in case you didn't know. Now we have a whole program, 30 days. It's an awesome one. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of tips on okay. So there's a lot of other things that will pop up when you're doing stories on a phone versus on a computer. It's pretty limited here, but on a phone, there's tons. Okay. But we have a really cool program, 30 days of all these cute, funny, engaging things that you can do on stories that are really, really big and they mean a lot, and it will keep you in front of people. Seriously, stories is prime real estate at the top of the phone when you open it. And so you want to be seen there. Okay. It just kind of blows my mind how this is always stories, these first couple. Okay. All right. 2 other quick thoughts for you. Y'all have just a few more minutes. Comment hang if you'll hang with me just a little bit longer. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Irma. Oh, Patty, bless your heart. Okay. It's funny because Royanne and I love to work on computers because, quite frankly, I can do a lot more with 10 fingers a lot faster. I can type fast. But of course, I was raised in the era where we had keyboarding, right? I just can't share screen and show you from a phone what it looks like very well. I could record some videos and then show you. It's just easier for me to share screen on a computer. A lot of it you can do on a phone. Stories you can do much better on a phone than on a computer. This is just my easiest way to show you where to find it. Okay. Hang all day. Melissa, you're so funny. Hang all day, every day. Should I just have a marathon and just every tip I can think of share with you guys? You guys are so cute. Okay. So the last thing I want to share with you is about wording and about messaging. Okay. Now, I know that some of you feel like messaging is about the most, kind of the scariest, no good, very bad thing that you can think of as sending out messages. Because why? So many of you have got Facebook messages that were terrible. Like they were just spammy and they were awful and you didn't want to get them and you don't like that person anymore now. And I know how so many of us feel about messaging. And I want to help you to bridge that gap from I hate it to embracing it to holy cow, I make a lot of money now. Okay. So let's bridge that gap. All right. So let's talk about messaging. Okay. This silly thing here, it's like the opposite of a mirror. So I can't watch what I'm doing because I was moved the wrong way. Okay. I think I'm centered. All right. So yes, I'm going to keep talking a little bit, but will be on a replay. You can totally watch it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad. We really, really, really try to make things so they're authentic and you feel good and your customers like you better. Stories is about yourself or your biz? Well, that's a great question. Whoops, I clicked the wrong one, but I'm so glad, Barbara, you want to hang with me. Stories, there we go. Is it about yourself or your biz? So Irma, that is a fantastic question. It should be a mix of things, okay? Not all of one or all of the other, but definitely a mix of things. People love to see your face, do lots of selfies, but some about your biz, some about your life. Do a mix and make sure you add questions to it. And we have lots and lots of ideas for you in our stories training, okay? Great question, Irma. Thank you. It's not that the messaging was bad. It's just that they never stopped after I told them to. Oh, that's kind of sad. I'm not even that brave. Like, I don't quite understand that. Okay. All right. So let's talk about messaging a little bit. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yeah, I've got lots of good bling, believe me. I've got resources. I've got a few people to buy from, to say the very least. Oh, look, I'm backwards. Okay, there we go. Okay. So messaging, here's the thing. Some of you can get messages going and you're going along, and the thing that you struggle with is the close. And so let's talk about the close. And then some of you that are even scared to start, I'll give you some tips on how to start. Okay. So if you can feel like that you get a conversation started and you're going along, and then people are going MIA on you, meaning it's like it felt like it was going well, and then all of a sudden they disappeared and you're not really sure why. I want you to comment MIA, missing in action, okay? Because I'm going to give you the tip for how to fix that. Okay. Ah, Melissa, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Let's do that mini chat program, girlfriend. You'll love it. Okay. So here's the deal with messaging. All right. When we're chatting with somebody about products, so there was clearly something you thought that they would need or use or love or would save them time or help them with their goal, depending on your product, right? So you've been chatting about it and they seem excited. And now you're like, okay, it's time to see if they want to buy it. And you're like, how do I move to that? Okay, look at all of you. MIA, where did they go? MIA. I know it's the worst feeling in the whole world. My friends, here's what I learned. Okay. When we were doing home parties, when we were doing booths and expos, when we were engaging with people and we could see or at least hear them, we fed off their cues. Okay. Whether their eyes got big or they leaned in or they held back and they're like, grunt, or they're like, we feed off of cues, right? So much of communication is not much of communication has nothing to do with the words that are said, right? It's the reaction time, it's the eyes, it's the body language, it's the tone. And then here we are having so many of our conversations via text message and via messenger on many different platforms, social media platforms. And now all we can do is read words. Okay. And we're like, we're not really sure what people are thinking. We're not helping them as well. And we're wondering why. Well, because we took this personal element out of it and all we can see is words and this whole body language thing isn't happening. Okay. So you have got to learn how to read body language through Messenger. Okay. So that sounds kind of crazy a little bit. So hang with me. Body language, you got to learn how to read body language through Messenger. So I know how to pull their body language out because it's like, I just see the words, I like red. Okay, what does that mean? I really, really like red. And here's the other thing. Okay, I hate the word sure, S-U-R-E, sure. Okay, so if I ask my girlfriend, hey, you want to go get something to eat? Sure, right? Like, get me out of the house, get me away from the kids. If I ask one of my teenagers, hey, will you take out the trash? Sure, right? Totally different meanings. Hate that word when it comes to Messenger, okay? Hate it. Lots of words. Yeah. Okay. There's so many words that have like a gajillion meanings, and it's hard to know like which way to go with things. So there's certain words that I've eliminated from my Messenger vocabulary. And then when other people say it, I take the time to clarify. But there's a way to avoid those with the way that you ask questions. Okay. So does all this make sense? The body language and the multiple meanings on words, how your conversations may not be going as well as they could because those things, yeah, I know, right? Sure is the awful word. Okay. Not that it's a bad word, but y'all know what I mean. It's hard to read in Messenger what it means. So what we're going to do is there's two little phrases I'm going to teach you and then one with starting conversations. So first of all, when you're going along and you're talking to somebody about their life, their goals, their kids, their body, their accessories, whatever it might be, and you want to share with them some of the products you have. First, you will always, okay? Always, before you start telling them about this awesome product that you think they're going to love, that you think will solve their problem, that you think will help their goal, you're going to ask the question, may I share with you a few ideas that people with your similar, not exact same, similar needs, similar wants, similar goals, similar situation have found helpful? So let me repeat that one more time. May I share with you a few ideas that have been beneficial to other people, similar situations. You will say that before you ever, oh my gosh, I got these red earrings. Oh my gosh, I got this red lipstick. Oh my gosh, I got this red cami. Oh my gosh, I got this. Okay. Whatever it is that you have. Never, ever, 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 ever. Okay. You're going to bite your tongue. You're not going to let those thumbs go for it. You don't tell them about product until you ask them if it's okay to tell them about product. And when you do that, and hopefully I have a whole bunch of other tips on like asking questions and get to that point. But I know a lot of you have got to that point and like had it kind of go bad. So what I want you to do is this, okay? You ask that question and you do not start talking about product till they respond. But 90% of them are going to be absolutely, please do. I would love to know. And that, what's that? That is messenger body language. When it's all caps, when there's exclamation marks, when they send you an emoji, when they say, I'd love to know, then you're like, yes, I am so close to a sale. Every now and then you're going to get this. Okay, but I don't have any money. Okay, no problem. What body language is that? Sitting back like this. And they're either like just bummed because they're in a bad place right now and money isn't abundant, or they're just not all in. And then you know not to spend your time there. Okay. So it's okay to have the negative responses. You just know what to do instead of hoping they're all positive, because you know they're not all positive. That's like not reasonable. Okay. So does that make sense? So never, 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 never make suggestions. Never. Without, may I share with you a few ideas that have helped others with similar situations. Okay. Even when I have a one-on-one with someone, and of course they know I'm going to tell them about different programs, we talk about their business and stuff. And I said, is it okay now to share with you a couple options I think would be a good fit for you? And they're like, yeah, okay. But I don't do it until I get the yeah from them. All right. Now, you share with them a few ideas and then you kind of discuss them. You don't have to say, so what do you want to buy? I know you won't. I know you don't want to. I know you're just like, I want to do anything but have that, say that sentence. So the magic sentence I say instead are, so what are your thoughts? Okay. On Messenger, you cannot ask yes, no questions anymore. Because if they need to say no, they just stop messaging because they think they're going to hurt your feelings, which is kind of crazy because they hurt your feelings because they stop talking. But that's just the choice that so many are making. So we don't say, do you want to buy it? Because that's yes, no, doesn't work. What are your thoughts on getting a couple of those earring sets? What are your thoughts on getting one of those camis? What are your thoughts on getting some of those books for your kids? What are your thoughts, or where would you like to start? Which of those would be, do you feel like is the best fit? Which of those are you most excited about? All these sentences help you to move them to the close because you know what they're thinking. You can see their body language. You're not making guesses and they won't go MIA. Okay? Simply, may I share with you, and what are your thoughts? If you will replace and use those two sentences in your messenger, in your messaging, you will absolutely double your sales in a month. If you will be brave enough to practice and not let yourself go back to your bad habits, because it's real easy to do that. Okay? This is a game changer. Got it. May I share with you which one are you most excited about? Okay. Can y'all feel this? Did you feel the warm fuzzy in this? Did you feel how this is different? I just want you to comment fuzzy if you can see that you really can move people to closing a deal when you have good wording. Okay. You don't have to come off pushy. You don't have to come off like a jerk. You don't have to be like, try to convince them to buy. You just need to find out what their thoughts are and help them make a decision that works best for them. Okay. Tell me how that wording made you feel. Can you give me kind of an idea? Was it more comfortable? Okay. All right. Now, for those of you that are having a hard time just starting the conversation, Fuzzy Wuzzy, you are cracking me up. Okay. Those of you that are struggling to start the conversation, so much that I have hot flashes. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Okay. Fuzzy, Fuzzy, Fuzzy. You guys are so cute. Okay. How did the wording make you feel? All right. So those of you having a hard time starting conversations, here's the thing. You should never start a conversation with with a business lead, meaning, hey girl, we got a new product, you want to have a party? No. Hey girl, just checking in to see how your products are working. No. Hey girl, we have a new catalog, do you want to see it? No. Okay, but I will never tell you, no, don't do this. Jeanette, no, you can't post them at the same time, but you have to do separate posts. You're feeling more connected. I love it. Oh. You'd rather have a conversation with someone that's interested. Exactly. Okay. All right. So those that are having a hard time starting a conversation. Okay. So we have a simple message called an initial touch. So when we reach out to people, we want to use their first name. We want to mention something we know about them, and then we want to ask them a question. So, hey, Susie, I saw y'all went camping. Tell me what the best part of camping was, or tell me what you guys cooked outdoors, or tell me if you camped in a trailer or tent. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So we say their name, something we know about them, then, okay, we ask a very specific question about them. Okay. That makes all the difference. Okay. So this is super, super important to understand how that works. And so before we move to asking about business or telling them about business, we want to first, that will, first of all, people love to talk about themselves. Second of all, it breaks down the business walls. There's so many good things about this, and it shows people you really care about them as people. And I had a gal, she was selling a brand of jewelry, and they're one that have a catalog, you know, the same stuff all year long. And she wanted to reach out to someone who had hosted a party before. She would be like, girl, we got a new catalog. You ready to book another party? You know, she's like, I could do this with this person. It's normal. It's natural. But she learned how to do this initial touch. And she's like, okay, I'm going to follow Michelle's techniques. I paid her to tell me what to do, right? So she did this, and guess what? She found out that the gal's house had burned down. Now, how big of a jerk and insensitive would she have looked if she had simply messaged, hey girl, got new bling, let's have a party, when the gal's house has just burned down? Okay, this keeps you from looking like a jerk, keeps you from putting, I call it, your virtual foot in your mouth. It is amazing, and people will respond. Okay. Another situation, a guy that kind of come off pushy sometimes. He was had a health and wellness product and would follow up with people, try to get them to, you know, reorder. And it would just, again, just go for that kill. And I said, let's slow down and ask people about themselves. So I said, give me an example, someone you want to follow up with. And they lived in an area where there had been some fires. And so I said, well, let's reach out to her and ask her about how that impacted her family and her life. So he said, hey girl, you know, he wouldn't have said that, he was older, but anyway, hey Sarah, I know there have been some fires in your area. How are you and your family doing? She's like, thank you so much for asking. They got close, we evacuated, but luckily they were able to keep them from getting to our home, and our pets are safe, and we're so glad. Thank you for asking. By the way, I need to order some new products. Okay. Now, they won't all like go into, I need to order more products. But after you've talked about them, you can then say, hey, do you have a quick minute? I can ask you how your products are working. And then you can go into a business conversation, normal and natural, and people fill your heart. Okay. So that's our initial touch. So here's the thing. Okay. How many of you love that? Comment IT if you love the initial touch. All right. So we have talked about how to comment on other people's content, so they're more likely to see yours, and they see how important you are to them. We've talked about how you should be posting. We've talked about how it's really important to be messaging and using stories. We've talked about importance of using the right kind of wording and these little things. These are all little things, right? These are things you're doing anyway, but you can do it more effective, okay? Now, just the very last thing I just want to say is this. Many of you, one of the problems that you're actually having is that you don't have enough Facebook friends. So we have a whole program that teaches you how to join groups authentically. I think you can see that our content and our approach is very authentic. It's not pushy. It's not cold sales. We're very much about getting to know people. So you can trust that our program on finding new friends is authentic too. But that's one of the things that we found when people come and say, well, Michelle, your questions aren't working for me. We actually find out, well, you only have 200 friends. They are working. It's just you don't have enough people to see it. So that's something that a lot of you need. Really, like, you don't want to stop adding friends to hit 5,000. It's just, period. So almost all of you have room to grow, and the Grow Your Audience program would be great for you. Okay? All right. So let's talk about some of the programs that would help you with these things, because these things all take practice. They all take a little tweaking. You all have different companies you're with. Okay? See, a lot of the people that follow me do that, throw their business in front first. Yeah. Right, Irene? Yeah, we don't want to throw our business out first. We want to first show them we care about them as a person. Okay? Nice. Super smart, Lynette. I volunteer replacing dogs, and one of the ladies just hit with a tropical storm and thanked me for reaching out and asking. I need to do a home visit, but I engaged with them before I was down for business. Awesome, Lynette. Well done. Nice. Awesome. Irma, good job, lady. From 50 to 125 days. Wow, nice. Very nice job. Yes, Tara, we have lots. So I'm going to tell you about those. We have, there's a couple different things that you might be interested in, Tara. So let me show you. So when we talk about little things, one of the biggest things with little things is that you need to track, and you need to do a certain amount in a short enough amount of time to get the momentum you need. Okay. So I need to grab something here real quick. All right. Well, heck. Okay. All right. So we have these fun little workbooks here that we had run out of, and I just got a new printing of them. And these in here help you to track what you're doing. Okay. These are amazing little books that will help you track your activity. And so you can start picking some of these things we've talked about and track them. And it's just awesome for creating consistency and creating habits and stuff that will be income producing. Okay. So we're actually going to give these away when you buy programs today. So these are a $30 value. And we're super excited to get these in your hands, because we know, when you start, it seems like we love to get planners and things like that, like New Year's and as back to school hits. So we want to make sure that you have one of these to start your year, going into the school year. And so you have a plan, and you can be organized, and you can be consistent. Okay. There's a lot of different tools in there. There's a video that comes with it that shows you how to use it. And it's all about creating consistency. Okay. It's so fun. Comment WB for workbook if you like need it. So it'll help you track even like our messenger tips back here, like it helps you track, tells you like what to say and what not to say, helps you even track that and track points. Give yourself points for doing all the steps correctly. Like there's all sorts of cool stuff. There's journaling pages, helps you track like your likes on your page. It's super cool. Okay. So when you buy a program today, you will be getting one of those for free today. But that will be limited to our first 20 purchases. Okay. Super awesome. You're going to love it. Okay. All right. So those of you who are like, I have got to get more engagement, find more people who need my product. We want you to first get the very first program everyone needs is our Social Media 101. Okay. So our Social Media 101 BOGO, this comes with 30 days of videos, 1 video a day, or you can get them and binge watch them. Okay. So 30 days of videos, every single day you're going to see a video, or you can click and you can watch them, fast if you want. And then you get 2 group coaching sessions. So we call them Question Queen sessions. You come for 2 hours on Zoom and you can share screen. We can look at your page. We can help you create content. We can help you brainstorm about how to find new friends. So many things we can do in that time. Okay. Now with this BOGO comes with your building your audience. So this helps to get you more Facebook friends, more likes on your page, more people in your group. It is amazing for helping you get in front of new people. We believe in you joining groups of things you're truly interested in. And then when you do that, it's super, super cool because when that person that is brand new to you and has never bought from you before and doesn't have any similar friends, when they share it, gets in front of a bunch of people that you've never met because you don't have any similar friends. You want to find people who don't have a ton of overlap so that when they share, it's not 16 friends sharing and most of those have similar friends. Okay. No, but you can buy one individually, Marilyn. We had different specials yesterday, hun. You got totally different specials yesterday. You got the summer camp, but you can buy one instead. So we can get you the link for that. No problem. Okay. Oh, wow. You binged, Lynette. Good for you. So sorry about your mom, hun. Saying lots of love, sweetie. Okay. So this is a fantastic program. And then the other one that you might want is our Facebook Lives and videos. Our Facebook Lives and videos, this has a BOGO too. So this will teach you about going live. There are even videos on using BeLive TV like I've used here. This comes with a 30-day program. They're both 30-day programs. I went the wrong way. Sorry. Business Page Basics. So these are both $147 programs, $147 or 3 payments of $57. Now we're sending out the message with the links to purchase. And you're going to see a little square. And the first square you're going to see is this one, Social Media 101. Okay. Now what you do is you swipe. You slide, and you'll see all of our little programs. Okay. And so the one you're going to look for is the Facebook Lives and videos, and it comes with a BOGO of the Business Page Basics. I am so proud of Business Page Basics. We really dug into Facebook pages, looked at what was going on in there, what you could do, and we're like, oh my gosh, there's so many cool things you can do with pages. And we just kept making video after video after video of all the cool things you can do on pages and things you didn't even know to ask for. And so it's very much a program of you didn't know what you didn't know. And so you will love it. There's so many awesome things that you can do with pages. It's great for your business. Okay. One other BOGO that you may be interested in, we talked a lot about stories and messaging. Let me see if it's in here. Oh, I think it's in my other one here. Our Facebook stories and our magic messaging, you can get a BOGO on. So our magic messaging has 30 videos and 2 Question Queen sessions. You can come to Question Queen sessions and you can be messaging people. And my sweet Oriana, she will be like your Jiminy Cricket. Where is it? Here we go. Social media stories. Okay. So make sure you read if it's social media stories or social media 101. Find the one that says stories. You'll get the messaging and then you'll get 30 videos on how to make stories. And we have tip after tip after tip on how to make them cute and fun and clever and all sorts of cool things that you can do. Okay. So these 2 are another BOGO. They're 147 or 3 payments of 57. So make sure you buy the one that you want. So social media and audience helps you to find new friends, helps you to get your algorithms up. Okay. Lives and videos and business page basics. That's about going live like I'm doing right now, how to connect with people, how to turn them into sales, and also how to build your business page because we want to get you from your profile to your business page. Then stories and messaging. That's about using your stories, personal and business page, and how to message people in a way that you'll close more sales and double your sales per person. There's lots of business skills you need to learn, just like you take 100, 200, 300, 400 levels in any college class, okay? There's lots of business skills. But if you have taken nothing from us, the first one you want to start with is the Social Media 101, okay? This is, let me get there. This is the one you want to take, okay? Social Media 101 is definitely what we suggest you start with. The other ones build on it, and it's a fantastic course. And remember, when you buy any of these programs today, you will get our workbook for free. We will send that to you in the mail, and it's a $30 value. You're going to love it. It's awesome sauce, okay? All right. So let me know what questions you have. Marilyn, you will love the summer camp. It's very, very worth it. Believe me, okay? The summer camp will make you tons of money that will make it so you can easily buy the workbook. Don't you worry about it. So you can buy the workbook. It's $28 or $27. Whoops, my bad. So you can totally buy the workbook, all right? But you want the classes because the stuff you check off on here, stuff we talk about in the classes, you want to do them right. Like there's tips we give you so that your time is maximized. The social media BOGO, what does it include? So 30 days of tips to help you create posts that get high engagement. And it teaches you how to reply to them in a way that keeps your engagement high. It's all about like skyrocketing that engagement and help you to find new clients. Then it also includes build your audience. Okay, so this is the BOGO on Social Media 101. This is going to give you 30 days of training to help you add new friends. So important you learn how to add new friends authentically. And that will help you find new customers. Networking. 20 years ago, we went to like women's events. We went to Chamber of Commerce. We networked. Well, this is how we network now, is adding new friends on Facebook. Okay. Does that help? All right. So if you've done the Social Media 101, your next one would be either lives and videos with the BOGO of Business Page Basics, or you'd want to do the stories and messages. Okay. If you've already taken Social Media 101, the next thing you want to take, let me get there, is your social media stories and your messenger. Okay. You guys are so awesome. Social media is great learning experience. Thank you. BOGO 101 helped me a lot. Awesome, Marilyn. I'm so glad to have you back from Dee Dee's team. That's awesome, love. All right. So many fun things. Seriously, the Social Media 101 is just your getting that basics on getting your basics on how to increase your algorithms. And then you want to take it to the next level by taking those next classes. Okay, so let me see here. Brianna has some names for me. All right, so drum roll. Thank you so much for helping us get the word out. And you do need to be present to win. So jump up and down. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You agree, Sue? It's a big help. Take Social Media 101. It's awesome. And I love the Question Queen sessions. Barbara, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. So first name, thank you for helping us get the word out. Margie Lopez. Thank you so much, love. And our second is Annette Kennedy. Annette Kennedy. Thank you, you guys. Say I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You are going to love this. Absolutely. All right. So be sure and get your things purchased so that you get your free books. All right. What questions do you have about programs or any of the things I went over today? Thank you so much for sharing. Woohoo! Awesome, Melissa. Margie Lopez and Annette Kennedy. Okay, so if you need help with your business page, is it that it's low on engagement or that you need to know how to use it? If you're low on engagement and you're trying to get people moved over, you want to start with the Social Media 101. And after you've taken that and better understand how to ask good questions, you then want to take the business page basics after that. So we're just wrapping up, but you can totally watch the replay, hun. Wendy, send us a message. Just give us a second because we're in the middle of the webinar. We can help you after, hun. So you should comment Queen and click on Get the Goodies, and that will send you the links for purchasing. Okay, so the business page basics could be good for you right here. And it comes with a BOGO of Facebook Lives and videos. That would be an awesome one for you, Australia. Awesome, Miss Marilyn. Hi, Miss Emily. So comment Queen and click on Get the Goodies, and that will get you the links. All right, and remember, the first 20 that purchase will get our workbook. You need to buy one of the BOGOs. Hello, ladies. So comment Queen and click on, you'll get a message from Creative Success Systems. Click on Get the Goodies. There you go, Emily. I like Ween. Ween is good too. Ween, Queen. Yes, the link for the workbook was just put in there. If you scroll up, you'll find it. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you saying that. Melissa, Marilyn. Sorry. There's lots of M names all of a sudden. Thank you, Marilyn. I really appreciate you saying that. The workbooks are $27. Everyone who's ordered so far gets the workbook. Yep, we're not at our 20 yet. You're good to go. Today, with any order you place today, you get a workbook. Today. Lucretia, today you get a workbook. We have different specials every day. Lynette, oh, the link. Royanna can put that in there again. Royanna, can you put the link in there for the workbook? Social media is 101 or 3 payments of 57. Oh, Marie, thank you. You're so sweet. I really appreciate you saying that. Cute picture. Glenda, I was talking about business pages. Thought you might want it. I finally post some stuff on my VIP page. If you can just like it, don't have to buy things. Okay, Glenda. Rihanna, can you post? There it is. I knew she'd be on it. Oh, you're welcome for having a payment plan. You betcha. You guys are so cute. You're so welcome for doing BOGOs, Miss Wendy. My pleasure. We started doing this when COVID hit, and we want to make sure people could afford to get whatever it is they need. All righty. Yeah, you can buy anytime, no problem. All right, so if you have other questions, message us and we'll take care of you. And have a great day. All right, thank you for joining me, Royanna. Thank you so much for all your help. Y'all, hugs and kisses. Know there's always someone waiting to meet you. You want to have these amazing skills so you can take good care of people. Thank you so much for hanging with me. We will talk to you later. And thank you so much. And thank you for helping to start a revolution. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.